So, since Andrew's last meltdown 9 months ago, we haven't really spent a lot of time making group YouTube videos. It's just been my dumb ass talking.
It's been 9 months.
What?
I don't even think it's been 9 months.
Well, I think that's when it started.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
All that.
No one met Joel yet. This is Joel. He's the new guy. We're still not sure if we like him yet or not, but. Anyways, Andrew's truck. The 383. I shouldn't swear so much, sorry.
We'll have to bleep that out. Just give us 1 second.
The 383 here, the mighty 243 headed, 383 cubic inch aluminum 5.3. I'll insert a clip maybe if I remember. If not, I'm pointing to the sky for no reason.
I'll try to remember him.
Yeah. It's on. You're hitting.
It's Northern Performance!
So this thing is obviously it's been beat to royal F word. As you can see, the oil filter sticker is melted off from it because it gets so hot.
This thing still ran great and had great oil pressure, just so you guys know. It's not broken. It just needs some love and some maintenance.
We're just going to do a level 16 Andrew
It's
stage
hard
5
stuff
package. I mean, there's been times where it's been a little warm. There's been times where oil pressure was pretty low, about 0, because it's been so hot and thin.
Oil pressure low, and I'm like, it's still running.
Yeah,
it's fine. This motor is literally a prime example of the kind of stuff we build and do. If it can withstand me, that says a lot.
Yep, so in the fall, it ended up, it started ticking and stuff, and we finally beat a set of brash turn-ins out of it, and they didn't last as long as sometimes, but I said this thing, we got a limiter at like 7,800, so when it's really bouncing and it's brutal at almost 20 pounds of boost, it's like $8,000 just routinely. So call it what you want, it's right at the limit of the factory computer, but it started beating the rocker turn-ins out of it, which obviously they're brass, so they're wearable, which is better than breaking. So brass is a wearable item for a that's nice. But now the valve tips are getting pretty beat up and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, what's that? Yeah.
I was like, hey Joel, check out those valve tips.
Yeah, they've been pretty worn.
That one looks great.
And it's, you know, it stalls a shelf cam. I'm trying to talk this cheap ass into buying a cam for it. So, we had a Tick Stage 1 stroker cam in it for what, 2 years? And then the last time we swapped it, now it has the Cam Motion Street King stroker, which is like a 230, no, 244.
244, 256.
Yeah, 244, 256. So now it's just a really big NA cam just for sound and stuff. And it works, but like that cam I don't think was ever really designed to go 7,800, $8,000. And maybe,
I
but
don't know how I know these top studs do nothing.
Yeah.
Because they're still tight and it's dripping.
So then, yeah, BTR 685s, Johnson 2116 LSRs, all the usual stuff that we use in a lot of our builds, but thing's pretty badass. Made 860 the tire on like almost 20 pounds of boost, like 18, 19, 20.
And it's lived on the limiter for minutes at a time without issue. Same springs, same lifters have been in it for 4 years.
Yeah.
Those are 4-year-old lifters now, and they just work awesome. So,
Yeah.
absolute bargain of an engine.
Bargain. Yeah, I mean, you really can't beat it. Like, I think the thing, before I think it's about 12 to 1 on the dot right now, but before that, and then it was like 10-5 to 1, we decked the heads again. But when it was like 10-5 to 1, it made like 460 something on for the tires.
Made 470.
470 the tires
471.
with the fast. And then we decked the heads and put a bigger cam in it, and it didn't even pick up 20. It was like, what?
It picked up 15.
15 rear wheel horsepower with like 10 more degrees of exhaust duration. I think it was actually 12. Because the other one was a 240, 244. So yeah, 12 degrees of exhaust duration and 4 degrees of intake duration. Whatever it was a little bit. But didn't pick up much. I mean, it's just out of head flow. Oh, I ported the heads that time too more.
They poured them more.
Blew them out a little bit on
We
the
decked
exhaust
them
and
and
stuff.
poured them
Yeah.
more, and that's it.
It's done. The air pump is over. But Yeah, this thing's sweet though. These are one of the best bang for the buck motors that you can do. The thing's a gangster, so. Okay, we were time-lapsing, but it's really funny now because I've never seen a pickup tube broken off in the block. And now he looks sad.
Yeah, I am sad.
Oh, man. It must be like cool vibrations. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Broken pieces. That's good. It's just sucking broken pieces. And so hopefully the filter caught its job because there's definitely little pieces of metal broke off from that. Awesome. Playing with fire.
Never seen one of those break.
I've never seen one of those break off either. It had to have been just like violence of vibrations.
That rev limiter is gnarly.
Well, it's not the rev limiter, it's the boost on the rev limiter. There's no boost cut or anything, so it's just all of it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hopefully the oil pump caught anything that might have came from that and the filter is still clean. Because then it's good to go. Yeah, we'll find out soon. Okay.
Back to it.
Back to it. Time lapse. This is a light little maintenance package. Might be heavy for you, but it's
Heavy on my wallet.
light little maintenance package.
Yeah, light little maintenance package. It's a block with a crank in it.
He's got the block all cleaned up and the crank back in and polished up and all that good jazz. Cleaned the crank up really well. It just needs a cam and a couple lifters, and we got to get the heads redone because some of the valve seats are leaking and stuff, but it's normal stuff for 3 seasons of abuse beyond.
It absolutely could be worse.
Yeah, there's not a hole in the block. In the
Not a
block
hole
of
in
the
the
bed.
block. The rotating assembly's good.
That pickup tube thing was an anomaly.
Yeah,
That was an interesting thing. I'm just, when I seen that, I was like, oh, it was probably worse than it was going to be. Now I'm happy because it wasn't.
I'm also happy because it wasn't. There's a lot of metal in the oil pan, but none of it went through.
None of them went through the motor, so that's great. Yeah, I don't know when that pickup tube broke, but that was a very interesting thing. So I'm glad that's not hurt. And then the 1 or 2 or 5 times you overheated the motor and, you know, blew the belt and stuff, at least it's just surface and that and that. Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
I don't know if we showed them or not.
No. Yeah.
This is what happens when you're pressing brass trunnions wear. And they wear. Brass is a wearable item. Things happen.
To be fair, for quite a while you said it's making noises and weird. Nah,
Oh, no,
I'll look
absolutely.
at it. I'll look at it later.
But just, if you don't take care of it, this is what happens. So instead of it just needing rocker arms or trunnions, it now needs a cam and lifters.
Yeah, it did get hit with I'll do it later when you were in a bad mood for a little while there. You're like, wow, stupid truck. And
Yeah, I was like, I just want to keep driving it for the rest of the year, and I did. And now all the valves are beat out of it, and the cam is just ruined, and the lifters are ruined, and the rocker arms are ruined, and it's ruined.
it was stage 2 Andrew maintenance package.
Yep.
Bottom end.
4 or 5 grand, no big deal.
Bottom end is completely reusable, so we can't be mad about that.
Bottom end's great. We're planning on putting new bearings and stuff in it anyway, so we're doing that. Now's the time to put a more appropriate size cam in it. And I mean, those lifters are 4 years old now.
Yeah, 4 seasons
And
on
it's
them.
not anything that they did.
No, not at all. That's just,
I mean, even
Like
the push rods still look great.
yeah. The downside is just it causes slack in there, obviously, so there's not the correct preload, so then they're bouncing and then tapping, and then it's metal on metal. So, yeah. And those are not his, those are from that other motor. I cleaned them and left them there. Had yestra's. They're not as bad as I thought they'd look, honestly. We said that one day when you got an worm, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cooked. And
Yeah, that's cooked.
Ran for 2 more summers like this.
Yeah.
Never used coolant, never lost coolant. It just obviously they're not flat anymore.
No, I'll probably warp the head a little bit. Learning curve.
Learning.
All
I'm
right.
getting there.
We'll pick up on that later.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right. Until next time.
Until next time.